How are we doing, guys? And it's finished. Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 2. I'm not even going to exaggerate with what I say here, but that for me was possibly one of the worst performances of the season. That was absolutely abysmal. How we even got a point, I don't know. It was just terrible. Some of the individual performances tonight were absolutely shambolic. Was that David Raya in goal? Or was that David Raya? Who on earth was that? His passing, his overall goalkeeping, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. William Saliba falling asleep on the ball again. Martin Odegaard getting brushed aside by Arteta. And then the third part of that phase, where on earth was David Raya? That was garbage. We play anything like that against PSG in 6 days' time, we will be out in the first leg. I'm not even exaggerating. It's not an over-exaggeration. It's just... that was poor. That was so poor. Raheem Sterling starts the game. Why? Offers nothing. Nothing. I genuinely look at our play when he's playing, and it's as though the players around him don't even want to go down his side. Because not even they trust him. It's just poor. Ben White misses out. I did initially think it was an injury, but apparently his wife gave birth today. And that's why he obviously wasn't there. So first and foremost, congratulations to him. And I hope the baby's doing well. And yeah, listen, if the game was of a serious importance, shall we say, then you would hope that Ben White would be there and available. Because he hasn't given birth himself, has he? So, yeah, given the size of the match, what it was and everything else, I guess you can excuse him. But, yeah, Mika Moreno, he was missing. Apparently he's injured, picked up a knock. My presumption is that he will be all right for the PSG game. I hope he is. Saka came off the bench, got some minutes, nearly scored a goal. And I suppose if there's one talking point, we're supposedly the best league in the world. We're supposedly all of these things. But yet again, we still don't have cameras that can conclusively tell us whether a ball is out of play or not. How long ago was it that we all had the debate over... was the ball in or out at Newcastle? I believe we lost to West Ham at home last season, and there was a debate over the ball being over the line. It was scrutinised. And then tonight, when it's 2-1, we score. And you think, okay, 3-1, that should be game done. Linesman gives offside. It's now semi-automated, and it very quickly clears up that the ball... or not the ball, but the offside was not offside. But then they go and check whether the cross from Timber had gone out first. Now, the only camera angle they have is from the opposite side and through the net. There's nothing conclusive about it. There's nothing there at all that can tell you the ball has crossed the line. Let's remember the original decision was not for the ball being out of play. It was for offside. So how can you conclusively say that ball is out of play without conclusive evidence that it was out of play. Please, somebody explain that, because you won't be able to. And like I said, we're supposedly the best league in the world, and yet we can't have simple technology, cameras to cover these situations. There's goal line technology, but it can't. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest. It's just getting boring. I think that's the third time something involving the ball going in or out has happened against us in a couple of seasons. It's mad when you think about it. Newcastle, West Ham, then tonight. But yeah, listen. Like I said, the game itself was just terrible. I don't think there was a single player out there that could say they played well. They all played within their shells. They all played as though they just didn't want to get injured. I actually thought this was the perfect time to play Crystal Palace because they've got an FA Cup semi-final in 3 days. You would have thought that they were the ones that were taking their foot off the gas a bit and everything, and it wasn't. Their substitutions were excellent and they completely changed things, and they were a massive threat. And listen, at the end of the day, if they would have won that game, you wouldn't have been able to begrudge them it, would you? Because we were that poor. And like I said, it was the individual performances, you know, Raya in particular, the mistake from Saliba. Odegaard was poor again. You know, Rice worked hard, but there was nothing of any quality there. Partey, Martinelli, not enough there. Sterling may as well have stayed at home. Timber and Lewis Skelly just got the jobs done. Yeah, it's pretty much it, really. There's not much more I can say, to be quite honest with you. It was just very, very poor. And it's another 2 points dropped. And we're just creeping along towards the finish line. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what to think. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I don't think you can say much more than I already have. That was just terrible. So there we go. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.